My family kicked me out. On my birthday, now they're trying to claim my new home as a family asset. I turned 18 on a Tuesday in March. My mom woke me up at 6 a.m., handed me 2 garbage bags, and said I had until noon to pack my stuff and leave. No cake, no happy birthday. Just get out. My brother Derek was getting married in 2 months, and they needed my bedroom for his new wife's craft room. They'd been planning it for weeks without telling me. My dad didn't even look up from his coffee when I came downstairs with my bags. He just slid an envelope across the table with $200 inside and said that's all the help I was getting. I called my best friend Jen, crying, but her parents said I couldn't stay there. Too much drama. I ended up at a women's shelter downtown that night, sleeping on a cot next to strangers, listening to babies cry. I had $200, no job, and a high school diploma. That was it. For 3 months, I worked at a gas station during the day and cleaned office buildings at night. Slept on my coworker Maria's couch and saved every single penny. I ate ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Skipped meals when I had to. By June, I had $3,000 saved up. Not enough for an apartment, but enough to buy this old beat-up van from a guy on Craigslist. I turned that van into my home, bought a cheap mattress, some plastic bins for my clothes, and learned how to cook on a camping stove. It wasn't pretty, but it was mine. Nobody could kick me out of it. I kept working both jobs, showering at the gym, parking in different spots so cops wouldn't bother me. My family had no idea where I was, and I liked it that way. Then last November, something crazy happened. The gas station I worked at started this lottery pool where everyone threw in $5 a week. I almost didn't join because $5 was 2 meals for me, but Maria convinced me. Said it would be fun. We won. Not the whole jackpot, but our pool won $840,000 to split between 12 people. My cut was $70,000. I cried in the back room for an hour. First thing I did was buy a small house. Nothing fancy, just a 2-bedroom place that needed work. But it had a real bed, a real kitchen, and a door I could lock. I paid cash, kept working my jobs, fixed up the house myself, and stayed quiet about the money. Then 2 weeks ago, my mom called. First time I'd heard from her in 8 months. She was crying, saying how much she missed me, how sorry she was. Derek's wife left him, and they felt terrible about what happened. I should come home for Thanksgiving. I told her I had my own place now and she could visit me instead. Dead silence. Then she asked for my address. Against my better judgment, I gave it to her. The next day, my entire family showed up. Mom, Dad, Derek, even my Aunt Susan, who I barely knew. They walked through my house like they were inspecting it, asking how much I paid, if I had a mortgage, why I didn't tell them about this. I said I bought it cash with money I saved. My dad laughed. Saved? You were homeless. Where'd you really get the money? I shouldn't have told them, but I was proud. I explained about the lottery pool and my share. My mom's whole face changed. She got this look I'd never seen before. She said since I was only 18 when I won, and still technically they're dependent for tax purposes that year, the house was partially a family asset. I literally laughed. Are you serious right now? She pulled out papers her friend who's a lawyer drew up. They wanted 40% ownership of my house because of some tax law about dependents and winnings. Derek chimed in saying I owed them anyway for raising me. My dad said it was only fair since they gave me $200 when I left. That $200 was supposed to be a loan, apparently. I told them to leave. They refused, said they had legal grounds to stay since it was a family asset now. My mom even started measuring Derek's old bedroom for curtains. I called the cops. When the officers arrived, my family was still arguing about which rooms they'd take. I showed the police my deed, my bank statements proving I bought it with my money, and explained that I was kicked out the day I turned 18. The officers made my family leave. Before my mom walked out, she screamed that I was selfish and breaking up the family over a house. I changed my locks that night. My family's been blowing up my phone ever since, with relatives I haven't talked to in years telling me I'm wrong. That family helps family. I blocked all of them. The same people who kicked me out on my birthday don't get to claim anything I built.